Hey, so a lot of stuff has moved around during lockdown, but I've gathered up all the stuff that I do packing online orders with. So I'm just going to walk through um, some of the different things that might come up. Uh, Across the board, I like to use tissue paper, bubble wrap, and air packs. So even if you have something light, we have all this tissue paper here. There's also bubble wrap underneath, and then by air packs, I just mean these that come in packages that you get from Amazon and stuff. Especially with ceramics and glass items, I think that this really helps with breakage. And for those items, we also include insurance. What we put them in, once you get the items, for instance, if, let's just say you sold this mask, right? If it's just one or two items, I would just wrap it in some paper, not this used stuff, but nice. And then they go in a bubble mailer. And we have a bunch of these. They don't all have the UPS shipping sleeve on them, but this is what we wrap the labels in. So if they're pre-stuck onto the bubble mailer for you, it just makes your life a little easier. But if they're not already, then you take the opening on this end and the UPS sleeve on this end, peel off the back, and slip a little shipping label in here, and it just makes it a nice smooth package and waterproof. So this is just something that I did for like hand delivered packages. If I was actually mailing this out, then I would print the label off of Shopify from the order page. But if it's just down the street, I still want to put our like return address and our little logo. And I usually write hand delivery for and put the name of the person and their address and say, write like thank you or put a thank you sticker. And then I put my items inside. They also, across the board, packages get store card, which has our address, what we carry, and the name, and a little personalized thank you note. I wrote a sample one, but it just says, "Dear whoever, thank you for supporting our small business. Right now we've been saying, hope you enjoy your this instead of whatever item they bought. And your purchase helps us continue to promote local artists and makers here in Baltimore. It means the world. Best, Andrea." So if there is the opportunity to write a message, that's really, really good. And then I say this little discount card, and that all goes into the package. Usually if it's just, again, one or two items, it'll only be a few ounces. And there is a little scale for that to make sure, which I won't go into right now, but it's really helpful. And those are the bubble mailers. If it's larger than a mask or some stickers or a card, say you get like 3 or 4 items. Some of them are a candle, a mug, a t-shirt, and a jacket. Then my go-to is the medium flat rate box from USPS. And there are a few that are called medium flat rate boxes. So my favorite one is this one that opens from the top, like a little present. And what you do is, and this is where the air packs and the bubble mailer become more of an issue, because this is what the glass and ceramics will get mailed in. So again, you would put your tissue paper inside, but then you would also lay the air packs. You want to cover it on all sides. So if there's a way to put at least the bubble wrap and some of the unbreakable items at the bottom, and then cover it at the sides, and then put a few air bubbles on the top, that'll just make sure it doesn't get it in any direction. And then you'll put your cards, close it, your label in your sleeve goes right on top, and then you tape on the sides. Pretty easy. And then depending on the weight, you can send it out even not flat rate, and it might be cheaper, but there's always the option of doing it priority or flat rate that way. My second favorite box is the square box. You can pay for priority mail, but the flat rate doesn't apply here. So my favorite thing to do with this is pack hats. Really quick, let me grab a hat and I'll show you how I pack it. Ooh. Okay. So one of our best-selling designs is this Balt Rat design. You see it on cars and stickers and denim jackets around Baltimore. It's made by this guy named Ratzar. Anyway, what you want to do is keep the shape of this. So under the desk I've got like this butcher paper, and you just want to help preserve this because it is a snapback. And then what you'll do that is also take a plastic sleeve, which we have back here too, and wrap the whole thing in the plastic. And then again, we will put the thank you card and discount and close it. The sleeve once again goes over. It's all waterproof, packed up, and just a cute little cube. The important thing, because this overlaps a little, is that they're able to scan the barcode not on the fold. And yeah, that's it. So I hope this is like a pretty overarching walkthrough of how the online orders should go. Of course, there are anomalies or things that might come up, but this is what I was able to think of today, so I hope it helps, and just let me know if you have questions or suggestions, because stuff comes up. Oh, I'm already thinking of an exception. We do also have non-bubble mailers that are like poly mailers, and those are for just floppy items like a jacket. They can get moved around in transit and it doesn't matter if they're stiff. So that's really good for big, soft items. Same deal with the bubble mailers, tissue paper, cards, sleeve, and we weigh it and we send it out. Okay, that's it. Thanks again.